What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're cranking out 2 videos in one day. Well, I guess not posting 2 in one day because I'm not that good at editing yet, so it takes some time. But we're filming 2 in one day. So in my last video, as you guys saw, if you saw, I got my cob shifter bushings installed, and I was talking about my IAG transmission mount that I was gonna get that in, but then I decided I was gonna split it up into 2 videos because these videos are way too long, and when I talk too much, it gets super boring, and I know I talk a lot. So anyways, let's get straight to it. In today's video, I'm gonna be slapping in this IAG competition series transmission mount. Just to give a little bit of background though, if you didn't catch my last video, I have 0 of the braces in for the transmission. Like, there's absolutely nothing under it mounting it. I don't have a drive shaft in. I don't have anything like that in. So this video is literally just gonna be getting this IAG mount in, getting all the braces in to support the transmission. Right now, all I have is a bottle jack with a piece of wood holding the transmission up under there. So we're just gonna get straight to it and get this mount in there. Before we start, check out that engine bay. Oh my God, that's sexy. Let's go search through the trail of parts here. And there's 1 transmission brace, there's 2, and there's 3. So let's get this old shitty stock STI mount out of there and get this new sexy IAG competition series mount in. All right, so first things first, we're gonna get this rear mount bolted up. There's just 2 bolts on either side, and it mounts up right at the back here where the drive shaft goes into the transmission, right in each mounting hole on either side. All right, now that we got that mount in, I was able to take the block off the transmission and just set it on this mount. Now we can get the IAG transmission mount bolted up to the transmission, and then we can jack the transmission up again and then get the brace bolted up to the IAG mount underneath. And just like that, the tranny mount's in, baby. I don't know if you guys caught that at the end of the time lapse. When I was trying to put this front brace in, I put it in backwards. So if you put it in backwards, these front 2 stud holes won't line up with the studs on this bracket. So if they don't line up, just flip that around and then you can get them bolted right up. Just to show you guys that this front bracket here, there's 2 studs that bolt up, which secure it to this mount. On the IAG mount, there was 4 Allen head bolts that are supplied with the IAG transmission mount. I torqued those all to 75 foot-pounds. I wouldn't go any further than that, maybe 80, but they feel like they start to stretch after 80, so I wouldn't go any further than that. IAG doesn't have any actual installation instructions with any torque numbers or anything, so I just went based off feel, and it felt pretty tight to me. Then these bottom studs that mount the transmission mount to this brace, I just got them nice and tight with a 3/8 ratchet. I didn't torque them. I don't feel any need to torque them as long as you get them nice and tight. Then on this back brace here, obviously there was those 4 bolts on either side holding it on, and then there's 2 bolts that hold this middle brace to this back brace back here. One of my bolts for this back brace was stripped out and the threads were pretty messed up in the bracket, so I rethreaded the bracket, put a new bolt in there, and I was able to reuse one of my old bolts. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped now. The transmission's sitting 100% straight. I ended up putting my drive shaft in too off camera. I felt that was pretty boring. I don't know if you guys want to see me put a drive shaft in. You guys would have seen me take it out in my transmission removal video. Just put it back in the exact same way. Another thing that I just installed that kind of goes hand in hand with the transmission mount is I got my IAG competition series pitch stop mount installed as well. I didn't feel the need to include this one on camera. It's literally just a 14 mil bolt here with a nut on this side and a 14 mil bolt that mounts it to the firewall. Nothing complicated on that one, but it should make shifting feel nice and solid in this thing. And I'm curious to see once I get this back together, how much clutch chatter I get and how much vibration I'm gonna get in the cab of the car. These bushings are supposed to be super stiff, so we'll see how she feels. Can't test anything out yet, but the engine bay's starting to go together. Before I finish this video off, I can't help myself. I gotta give you guys a sneak peek of this shit. Oh my God. That has to be one of the sexiest intake manifold colors I've seen on a Subaru. Like that candy red. And don't at me on this, but I don't know anybody else in Edmonton that has a shaved manifold on a Subaru. Maybe I'm not involved in the community enough, but this shit looks dope as fuck. So yeah, that's all I got for this video. Like I said, I was just keeping this one short and sweet, but make sure you guys stay tuned because we got way more parts to install to get this thing on the road. I cannot wait till we get that first start video and we get this thing on the dyno. Then we can get this car on the street and start giving her the beans because she's gonna rip. So yeah, peace out. I will catch you guys in the next one.